What's up, bad motherfuckers? Yes, we're back in the gym. We're here at Gaines in Bedford, the home gym. We're in for a push session. Chest, delts, arms. It's time to get them nice and big. You've seen, obviously, what we're going to talk about today. We will touch upon insulin, but first, I'll let you know where I'm at. So, I got unwell. I was a bit fucked up. I was 8 days without the gym. You can imagine how I felt.
Skinny bitch.
Boom. I lost about 10 pounds. I'm on the regain. So, last video I did with this, I was 266. I'm only 264, so I'm just building it back up. I have been up to like 265, but it sort of dipped from having sort of high days, so a bit of fluid wash off. So we're slowly getting back to where we were. It's shit, it does happen, but we're getting back. Strength-wise, I'm pretty much there. So that's a good that's a good indicator that things are going in a nice direction. So literally, it's about just getting stuck straight back in. Recovery's good. So we're at full volume and we're going fucking nuts. So join us today on how to get fucking massive, and also we'll talk about insulin. High rep sets on the fucking calves, man. Don't ever feel afraid to go higher than like 8 to 10. Everyone sticks in this 8 to 10 range. Go a little bit higher. Do a 15 to 20. It gives you a big knob.
Come on.
Ready?
Come on.
One more. Squeeze. Boom. Like my arse starts hurting. What's that all about? We're just doing a free activation on the chest. It's a little bit unpopular. You don't see as many people doing it anymore. The whole idea that it's going to take away from your working sets, that is nowhere near to failure. Just getting my pecs activated, bringing my bicep to my chest, very low weight, just bringing it in, squeezing it, get some blood in there, get the muscles activated, get those motor units firing. As soon as I get on that fucking press, bosh, I'm connected with my chest. So just helps a little bit connect with a muscle that I'm pretty fucking shit at connecting with, and I've had to like adjust my pressing and everything, but definitely found it really helpful. You can see what I'm doing here, right? Literally just activating the pecs. This is not me putting huge strain on myself. I'm not pushing myself to failure. This isn't for muscle building. This is priming me to do my shit that I want to do. That's going to build that muscle tissue. It's going to cause that trauma, hit those high touch motor units, do all the shit we want, but cause that mechanical tension like I'm slapping my missus' ass when I'm banging her. Oh yes. Before you do anything, shut the fuck up, like the video and subscribe. Also, stay tuned to the end for a raw physique update. Feels sexy. Feels sexy. So just warming up on the incline press. Today's workout literally is like incline press, high incline, shoulder / upper chest dominant. Nah, not upper chest dominant, sorry. We've got the high incline press. We've got a shoulder press, like a high incline Smith on the Smith. And then we've literally got a little bit of accessory shit, like 2 sets of flies, 2 sets of lateral delts. Woo! Lateral delts, side delts, lateral raises, Jesus, got there in the end. May not seem a lot, but it's going to be fucking intense. It's going to be lovely. I'm going to be sweaty, I'm going to get massive, it's going to feel good. Yeah, come on then. Control it, drive. Yes, good. Again. Good breathing, keep the breathing going. Brace, breathe out, brace. Come on, keep it going, man. Drive. Yep. Come on, you can push through the short. Let's go. Let's go. Drive for it. Yes, there's another one there, Lance. Dig in. Go. Yes. Oh, that was a good fucking set, that. So, do you have the right to use insulin? Now, what's going to dictate you using insulin within your protocol is going to be where your food is and where your blood sugars are. You know, can your body actually uptake the nutrients and is it under a lot of stress with certain high carb meals, or overall food just being very, very high, or overall carbohydrate demand being high? So what's going to dictate you using a long-acting or a fast-acting insulin is going to be your body's ability to uptake those carbohydrates and how high they are. So what you're going to want to do is make sure you're tracking your fasted blood glucose, potentially where your blood glucoses are after certain meals, and that is really going to dictate your usage. This notion of it's the golden tool, or it's this fucking crown jewels of muscle growth, look, it really isn't. In terms of just take it and explode, there is nothing that does that. What's going to dictate that is going to be your foods and your training. And when it comes to insulin, it is really dictated to where your food is. This segues me quite nicely to this next bit. Is obviously, for myself, I've talked about insulin a lot, and at the minute, we've actually pushed food more pre-workout and some post-workout on my normal days. So really for my body to uptake these nutrients to the point where it's got quite high, like I'm doing 160 grams of cream of rice pre-workout. That doesn't include my honey or anything like that I'm using pre-workout too. So we've actually incorporated having it both sides of the pre and post-workout window to allow my uptake of those carbohydrates due to the carbohydrate demand being so large. I just can't get enough. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Up, yep. I'm not going to waste my energy. I talked about wasting energy before, but doing the pre-activation. This is what I mean. I'm not doing like sets of 10 leading up to my warm-up. I did a set of 10 at the start, and literally just like 2 reps. I'm ready to go, I'm warm. My muscles firing, I feel warm, my joints feel good. I'm not going to spend a lot of energy that potentially will take me away from lifting the lighter load and not being able to lift what I need to lift in order for my muscles to be like, fuck, I need to be bigger to deal with that shit. Here's a little top tip with sleeves, wrist wraps, other equipment. Use it before you need it. If you feel like it actually gives you a little bit of support, that's the wrong one anyway. If you feel like it gives you a little bit of support, do it. No one tells you when you get large that you just slow down. In your mind, you're still quick, but your body, you move slow. Like you're walking with your wife's all the way over there, and you're like this. Hold on. I'm late for everything. I never used to be. I'm late for everything now. So slow, getting out of the shower. It's like fucking, like a hippo getting out of the fucking pool. It's terrible.
Here he comes. I like 'em big. I like 'em chunky.
Whoa, fresh air. All right, ready, Lance? 3, 2, 1, yeah. Oh, lovely.
Come on. Big push. Big. Come on. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Ah! I felt like a pirate doing that. That was good. That was stronger than I thought. Not bad. Funny thing is, I talked about my weight was down, but that's the strongest I've ever been. 8 reps with 90 a side, that is the best I've ever done on that. It's one of those ones, but I'll probably find myself that over the next couple of days, my weight will shoot real quick. Also, my food's been pushed. I'm on a couple of higher days as well, so definitely will have something to do with it. I'll have to do probably do like in my next video that I'll do, probably not with how good it would be with Ben, you'll see my weight will be new and you'll be able to see, and you'll be like, fucking hell, he's 270. 1, yep, up, yep.
Start fucking strong.
2.
3. 4. Come on. 7. Come on. Come on, fucking have this. And another one. Yeah, you got one more in there. Come on. Well done, mate.
Fucking bastard. Massive. Easy. Beautiful exercise here. This is a high incline, Smith shoulder press. However, with this, you can see the way it's set up, I'm still gonna get a little bit of upper chest. Now I have a shit chest, so this is a great movement to do with someone who's very like shoulder dominant. Because if you watch me do it, you will still see that I get my chest in a sort of a working range, or in a fully lengthened range. You'll see what I mean. I'll go do it, and you can see what I mean as I'm doing it, and you'll see what I'm really talking about rather than me just sitting here blabbering on. So if I'm in here, I set myself up, right? And when I'm thinking about my range of motion, obviously it's going to be down to you, because you might have limited range of motion, like someone like Lance, who's had like years of shoulder injuries, he's not going to be able to get it down. But the way I like to cue it, if you're healthy, is like, should be able to kiss it. You know what I mean? But here, you can see my chest, right? I press up, you see my chest right here. Yeah, a little bit of upper chest work, as well as my shoulders. Whoosh. Hence why I'm doing this. Also, think about your shoulder health too. You know, if you're doing it right upright, and might be creating yourself a lot of problems in the long run. We've got to think longevity. So this is why I really love this exercise. So if you're not doing it, give it a go. And now drive. Yes, better, 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 better. Good. One more then with me. Let's go. Up, 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 up. Yeah. Regardless of the way that you train, if that would be like a little bit more focused on eccentrics, or maybe with a little bit more volume, a few more sets than normal, or higher volume, like quite a lot of sets, you will need to overload with intensity eventually. You can't just get big lifting the same weights for your whole career. You can't just stick to a plate of sides and expect your shoulders just to keep on growing. You're gonna get to a point where you're gonna need to eventually overload that by adding a little bit more weight. Ah, 1, 2, 3, yep. Okay. Push, push. Come on, one more. Got it, you got it. Go on. Oh, I grabbed that like fucked up my grip. You're gonna have to overload. If it was all down to like time under tension, I literally could just do this. And my arms would just be getting massive because I'm putting so much tension, it's under that time. Oh yeah, look how good that fucking squeeze. Come on, you've got to at least put a bit of weight on the bar and move it, and then overload progressively, and for your body to create that adaptation, like holy shit. Come on. If it was all about this, we'd all be sitting in our fucking front rooms doing this, right? Or watching Coronation Street. Come on. Keep the range there, come on. Keep it as low as you can go without fucking blowing your rotator cuff off again. Go! Yep. Yep. Come on. Go! Yeah. Fucking fight it. Yes. Legend. That was tremendous. That was a great set. I love that. Those hard fucking reps, that's what's needed. You want to hold your muscle tissue in your deficit. You want to build tissue in a surplus. You have to train hard, regardless of your fucking volume. You train like a pussy and you're in a surplus, you look like a cupcake. Very, I don't know, what's the right word for it? Being to the point and quite blunt today's video, I feel like. Maybe, just maybe, it might be because I had a bit of an headache and I had a bit of the ump. But what I have said today, with some of the stuff about hard training, time under tension and stuff, is like, it's a mixture of everything. That's what I'm trying to say with these kinds of things. There is some things that are guidelines that we have to do. Like, you can't get big by not training hard. You can't. You know what I mean? You can't hold on to your muscle tissue if you don't train hard. It's simple. You know, it's just not going to happen. So I'm just trying to like get that message across. I probably could get it across a little bit more nicer. But there are some things that are fun, you know. I'm training hard's one of them. Right, you ready? Drop the weight a little bit for this set. Try and aim for the same rep range. but we've chopped off about 20 kilos in total. So should be able to try and fit in an 8 to 10. Hey, up then! Big, fat bollocks. 3, 2, 1, yep! Oh, you fucking bastards! One more. Come on. Yeah, go on. Yeah, that felt really fucking heavy, bruv. Man, it's getting it here, like, you notice with lifts, like, when you're pressing, JP talks about this, and Jordan's like someone, if you really want to learn about training, is someone you want to follow. Invest in that website. Same with John Jewett. But you notice how strong I am, getting out of the lengthened position, which is the bottom. Can you see that I was just getting through him? And it's this bit at the top, that shorten range. And it's like, also a reason that Jordan does talk about, it's like, doesn't quite make sense to reverse band your presses because you're making the lengthened easier, but the shortened is the bit where you get stuck at. You're always going to be your strongest here. I can still get it here, right? And that's why these prime machines are so good, because on the second set, what we could do on a prime machine is load the lengthened, the bottom bit. So it makes that harder, so I can literally, or that bit heavier, so I can fully exhaust this movement, the delts and a bit of the upper chest. Moving on to the fluff stuff now. So we've done the meat and potatoes, pressing, now we get onto this stuff. Nothing changes in terms of our effort level, still take it to failure, still push ourselves, get a force rep or two, you know, all the good stuff. So just obviously more of an isolation exercise. All right. Ugh. Ooh, I feel that.
Sweet.
This is the one.
Come on, fucking sweet.
Oh. Jesus Christ, it's like my whole tits are just like, oh my God, they're so full. Jesus, you can't beat that pump. These fucking exercises, you do these presses, you get a nice pump, you do an isolation, like that feeling, you just, oh, it's a chest, like it's gonna burst the skin. Can't fucking beat that. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, yeah. Doesn't matter if you're like an old man, just getting started, or you've got really high competitive level goals. That feeling of the iron, that pump, it doesn't fucking, can't get enough of that shit, you know what I mean? It's fucking tremendous. Push it, push it. Come on, let me a pussy. Let me pussy. Yeah, good. Hold on. Come on in. Come on in. Right. Yeah. Ooh. It was beautiful. Will my mic be okay here? Hello, testing, 1, 2, 3. My name's Josh Gould and I got a big willy. What do you think? Rapping career after bodybuilding, Lance, and coaching?
Yeah, doing it, mate.
Yeah, that's it. So once bodybuilding's done, I'll just coach and start rapping. MC, Josh is on the mic. Let's go. Garage tunes. Inside.
Yeah.
I can't get it. I'm all the way in. Fucking hell. Where have I heard that before? Fucking hell. Jesus. I feel really pumped. Yeah. Let me get myself a little bit closer here. Ooh. Jesus. Ah! Oh. And that's fucking fierce on the side delts. You may have seen me before if you've been following me for a little while. I've been running the Life Fitness lateral raise machine, and it got to a point where I was just stuck on 76.5. 11 reps, 11 reps, 11 reps. And I gave it 4 times. I was like, okay, maybe my form could be a little bit tighter. So I tightened my form up, did that video. I'll give myself a bit more of a pause. 11 reps. I'm like, you know what? Time to swap it out. And that's when you would rotate a movement, when it's actually stalled. Not because Lance is doing it and it looks sexy, because I can no longer progress it and get any more out of it. That's when we rotate exercises. Exhaust it, rinse the towel out, make love of it, get done with it, and move on. Arm work, back end of a push day, a few arm sets going in. So when it comes to picking my movements, I pick my movements I can do, that can be pain-free. Pretty sure Lance can contest with this. As soon as you've been doing this a little while, you pick up mileage, you pick up like certain exercises you can't do. It just cause you, as soon as you get a bit of tendonitis in that elbow, certain movements are a fucking no-go. So pick movements that I can do, that I can connect with, and then rinse the towel out with them, as I do with other lifts. Train to failure, train them hard, and progress them. Now granted, this isn't gonna progress as fast as a fucking big press, right? It's gonna be a little bit slower. So take that into account. But the rule really does not change. The big one here is gonna be, do I connect well with it? And can I do it without being in fucking pain? That's too light.
Squeeze. Yeah. Again. Come on, fucking squeeze them.
Oh. Bit of cheat reps. Last one. We're done. Let's go. Again. Just keep fucking driving them out. Keep driving them, man. Let's go. Yep, that's the one. Come on, come on, come on. Good. The last set of the day has to be as good as the first set. I'm fucked. I look like an old broken man. But we've got to put 110% in. I don't want small arms. You ready, Lance? Let's go.
Yep. Come on, squeeze. Squeeze.
Space gone. I was like, well, I'll do one more after that. No way.
Brand new. I got him taking this groundbreaking. I'm bad news. Found greatness, evaluating my last moves. This my purpose. I'm
Hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a like, do a subscribe, and don't go anywhere. There's a raw physique update of what I'm looking like in my off-season coming up right now.
New and improved, turning every street to a clean slate. I beat a beat break each day without seeing breaks. You and harm when I'm revving, stay out my path. New parts in my engine, premium gas, don't think the past tenses. And this the sound that'll wake up the neighborhood. I won't talk when the paper cut up the price, man, I maybe should, I done switched gears, now they watching the kids still posing like lit deers. Vibrate your soul when this hits ears. This year I done leveled up, making this clear. They tryna level up, but they'll never be up at this tier. I know the world keeps spinning if I don't ever try. So I'll make the name rain forever and never dry. A speed demon, the way I'm reaping, I'll tell you why. I move too fast for the moment, shorty, it's hello, goodbye. I got too much of this passion, I won't let it slide. Whoever I was in the past tense, I set aside. A speed demon with deeper meaning, I'll tell you why. I move too fast for the moment, brother, so hello, goodbye. So regarded, with a heart together regardless. And I promise, till it depart. started. They gon' be seeing me charted, the hardest unlisted artist, the farthest from when I started. Regardless, I'm just getting started. I'm heartless, you can get discarded. I'm ballin' and paint on a brother, but I still got the range on a brother. I might just pull a James on a brother. Step back, take aim, and I ain't taking another. Boy, I'm better than ever. There ain't no making another. Say what you mean by saying goodbye to this. Ain't no silence in evolution, no minusing. So what do you mean in saying goodbye to this? In my blood's an undying drive that I'm riding with. I know the world keeps spinning if I don't ever try. So I'll make the name rain forever and never dry. A speed demon the way I'm reaping, I'll tell you why.
Oh man. Oh, his legs aren't looking up. Oh. And the only good pose I've got an L seat in is my most muscular. Oh, my legs. This light's really
it's not
forgiving for your lower body.
Nah, it's not flattering. It's fine.
What matters? You look like on the stage. We'll do one side chest. Oh. Woo!
So,
Well, you know.
there we go, mate.